everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Brie.
And I'm Tori.
Today we are continuing with more 17 music. Today we will be reacting to the songs Getting Closer and Home. We're getting closer
And
and
we're
home.
home.
So yeah, those are the two songs that we have planned for today's video. We have the lyric video for Getting Closer because there was not lyrics on the video. We also have the dance practice. And then we just have the music video for Home because it had lyrics. So we're entering the era of having lyrics on the videos. And the dance practice for that as well.
So we'll be watching Home twice. It'll be
Yes.
like our normal. We'll be switching things up again. We'll be watching it first time around just for the video and then the second time around for the lyrics.
Yeah. So this video will have like a mashup of our two styles of how we might do things depending on if there's lyrics on the video or not. So hopefully that's not too confusing, but yep, seems like we're entering, maybe next time there won't be lyrics. I don't know, but I feel like we're entering the era of lyrics on the videos. So with that being said, just issuing a pause warning ahead of time for lyrics, visuals, music, all of the things just for us to process and all of that. Anything else that you'd like to add?
No.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get into it, starting with the lyrics for Getting Closer. So composed by Uzi. Okay. Oh, these pictures, I like the dark blue and gray kind of aspect of these pictures. So, all right, let's get into it. I'm sorry, I think I peed.
It's getting closer.
Echo. That is. Why is that dirty?
Or else.
I looked away because the beat got me.
I saw or else.
Okay.
Is this gunshots? Like automatic.
I can't get a breath. What the?
That's all I have to say. I feel like
All the track changes. The whiplash, the track changes, the flow changes. I was not anticipating. I don't know. I thought this would be like a ballad.
I
or
thought
something.
this was going to be a slower song as well. I was not expecting them to come in with shots fired and talk like
Okay.
literally.
Okay. Yeah. Literally.
Okay, I can focus. All I want to do is dance, but I can focus and dance.
Like all the repetitions.
You did shot.
Why do they keep repeating themselves?
Automatic.
The vocals.
If there aren't body rolls, I swear.
That's scary. Oh, not the.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, you're gonna do it with me again?
I'll let you do it. Oh, not.
It's like breaking glass. Same.
Sorry, did he just talk about sniffing somebody?
Okay. Not quite. It's like a heartbeat.
Like the electronic sounds in the back. Okay.
Oh.
DK, if you don't. Okay.
Oh.
Shut up.
Dance break. Dance break.
This is so sick. If you two don't know.
Oh, the breathless, the breath, not breathless, the breathiness at the end.
Same.
What do I feel like? I just want to like breathless. I want to do the invisible lasso and just like, but like while body rolling. Does that make sense?
No. Nobody wanted to see that. Nobody wanted to see that.
The good part is they can't see the full thing.
Skip past this part.
What part? The most replayed?
No. Skip past this part.
No.
I found it very interesting that they continued to like repeat themselves, like when they say like cannot, or else. Yeah, they said that more than once, more than once too.
I really do. I don't know why. I can tell I like the shots with them talking about an automatic, and yep. Wow, this is aggressive. What?
Nothing. I'm just in shock of just how much of my brain that song is taking up right now. I keep hearing like different parts of the track.
So many different noises.
So many different noises. And then like the vocals, the harmonies, and some of their harmonies specifically made my musical theater heart very happy. Just the way that they were layered.
There was one line that just in my mind, I don't remember where was it? It was something about like something about your heart and not seeing it or something like that. And I was just thinking, are we playing peekaboo with our heart? And I was like, peekaboo. Oh. I think this is something about briefly cover my heart. What did it say right after that?
That?
No, darn it. I know there was something and that's totally where my mind went.
Okay. Lyrically, what did you get from this lyrically? I personally felt as though like there was this like deep desire and longing to continue getting closer to this. I would say someone, I guess could also be something, but someone that might be a little dangerous, and it kind of becomes like a little bit of a dance of like you're getting closer and closer, even though like you probably shouldn't, because the whole song had that kind of like dangerous, dark sort of like
vibe,
push and pull
yeah
sort of game about it. That's how I felt. I think
the name of this album is the name of this mini album You Made My Dawn. Is that what that is? Is that why it says that up there?
It's a great question.
Because like that just sounds really sweet.
Well, the song made me feel like I felt like we had a little bit of a a push and pull thing kind of going
I
back
just
and
realized
forth.
something.
What?
We have an MV and a dance practice for this.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So let's go to the MV. You ready?
Mm.
Oh no. I didn't like that preview. It really does
Those are the
just
clocks.
Also, we realized before recording.
Well, you're supposed to let them figure out. You didn't even set it to the right.
I'm a mess. I'm just ready to see the visuals. That's all.
12:01 on everything. Like the start of something. Whoa, is that fire? I just realized. Look at all of these like different clocks.
No, our mom has that in her room.
Was she used to? Does she still?
Yeah.
This is sparkling?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't like that.
Here he comes.
I don't like that.
Here he comes. He's coming.
The tiger stalking his prey.
Look at that look on his face, though.
I don't like it.
Oh no, this dance. I'm scared. Oh, whose hair? Vernon.
I'm frozen.
The spotlight.
Excuse me.
Oh. Look at this body piece, like this jewelry.
Get. Woo! Okay.
I had a Rubik's Cube that I could do.
Yeah, it looks like an easy one to solve.
You think? Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, look at the time going.
Get out of my face.
The lights. Look, you see the lights go with the beat? Did you see them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
This is so ridiculously nasty. Out of my face.
The facial expressions in this one. Oh, pretty. Ooh. Oh, were they like tiny going? Like their legs. It's 12 again.
Okay.
Well, that felt a lot more desperate.
Felt a lot darker.
There weren't as many body rolls as I was expecting.
That
If any.
they made up for.
Were there any body rolls at all?
I don't.
I'm not even disappointed.
Thanks. No.
I'm not even disappointed.
I don't know that I've ever been that afraid during a 17 music video.
True. This is
Maybe
very
Super.
This is a
was
very
a lot.
Yeah, but that was like more. That's most recent, right? So like in our journey so far, I want to say this one's been the most attacky. Like the last video we did was just like so sweet and like cute, and this is very different.
I need to know if there's just not reasons why, but if there's any others that we need to be afraid of.
No, it's gonna be a surprise. No, don't tell. Let us be surprised.
That was a lot, but like, I absolutely love that. I didn't mention with the lyrics how much I absolutely love the track. There's a lot of hip hop to it. There's a lot of techno beats. There's, like I mentioned, almost some of the like musical theater type harmonies and vocalizations in the back. It just adds a lot of layers to the song. Not to mention like the vibe that I feel from it, like kind of the push and pull, the dark, dangerous aspect to it that we're kind of like playing around with something we shouldn't be, at least in my opinion. And I think the video kind of added to that visual for me. It added a lot of visuals for me.
Fire.
Stop.
And chokers.
Stop.
And jewelry, body.
Stop. Okay, I'm done. What were you going to say?
To me, it just seemed, like I said, was a lot more desperate feeling from the music video and like the facial expressions and like the dance itself and the use of the clocks, and it just like constantly being like you're staring at the time, and the time was like moving like very like in increments and then moving, and then at the very end it moved. Cat hair.
I saw it floating between us.
And then at the end it reset back to 12 again.
A lot of the clocks, at least I thought, were in some of the scenes showing different times as well. I don't know if any of those were specific to 17's. Like
there was a pick time. No, I think there was a one moment. It was all like around 12, like after 12. There was one moment where they looked at the picture like a Polaroid, and it was like 12 something, 12:50 something, 12
so like
whatever.
23, 24. I just saw yeah.
I mean maybe, but
I wanted to mention visually how cool I thought it was, like the complete absence of color. I mean, yes, you see the little pop of red over here, but like you mentioned, the Rubik's Cube had no color. The only color we really got were like in the shading of the light. It was either white and black, this red, or we had the gold. And so it just was a very like absence of bright colors, of like maybe the happy colors.
It was very different than the last reaction we had. That
yeah. Okay, a little bit of blue, but again, still just very like monochromatic and just nothing like bright, poppy, colorful, things like that. It was very, very creative, and the way they did it in the sunflowers I thought were interesting too.
A lot of like
whatever specific flower that might be. It might not actually be a sunflower, but okay, are you ready for the dance practice? I absolutely am not, especially with this ridiculous dance break.
Look at him. He's like out of a freaking drama. This is like traditional drama. Like he's jumping roofs right now. Like you could.
Okay, I'm ready to see it in a dance practice. I'll probably do that again in the dance practice.
It looks amazing. Okay.
Or choreography video. Okay.
Whoa. It's like a blur. I can't pause it. I don't know what I was pausing because I couldn't pause it.
I don't know. That happens to me.
I was gonna say this is like when they say you can't eat dinner until you do 50 push-ups.
They got their 50 plus some.
It's so quick. They're moving so fast. Ooh.
Ooh's hair. so swaggy in that part.
And neck part.
I know this is the choreography video, but the like musical theater, like the almost a cappella part that I'm talking about, one of those is right here. Go a little more. When these come in.
Oh god.
What just happened?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It looks so cool. The head. I can't even do it with them on beat.
I love that part. It's so laid back.
You got
Stop getting
closer. Oh.
Thank you.
They moved out of the way.
Aside from the fact that we almost like totally unbuttoned something we shouldn't have, we like when they twisted away, they like grabbed each other's legs and used each other for support.
Those socks, though.
Where? Oh, like excuse me, sir. Where am I going with that?
It's so pretty.
And see, they grab each other's legs.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I'm scared.
Oh. The
breathing.
Like the breathing. Yeah, it's the heart. I know. It was the breathing movements and then the heart, because like I said, in some of the parts, like it almost kind of sounded like it was a heart beat. That beat. This in the stutter. There he goes. Where will he stop? Nobody knows.
I want to make it that meme where it just goes.
Gosh, that's so old.
I don't understand how one can get so much air. Oh my god. What would you like to say about the choreography? Because I'm out of words. Like, I'm kind of at a loss.
That's what I have to say about that.
Like the statue. They really have me out here thinking I look cooler than I do. Like, I feel really cool listening to this song. However, I don't know like that. But they get me feeling like I do.
Recording videos and putting them on the internet is very humbling.
It is. We've learned. Regardless, it's almost like to the point where you don't care because the song is just so good that you just like, you know what, I have to appreciate it.
You gotta act like I hate you.
Happened?
Ready to do it again. It slaps. Ready? Yeah, that's how that song felt. Supposed to cry with it.
It hurt.
It's not part of the bit.
Oh.
It slapped.
Yeah, it did. Real hard. It made me cry. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and move on to Home.
This already looks very different.
So this is gonna be, like we said in the intro, this is gonna be a little bit different to how we have been doing them because there are lyrics on the video. So that means that we will be watching the music video twice instead of a lyric video plus the music video.
Yeah.
We're gonna be watching the music video twice. The first time to take in the lyrics and the music of the first time we take in the visuals and the music of the song, and then we watch it a second time and actually read the lyrics.
A little bit different of an order when we do it this way, yeah.
Yeah. So I know that might be a little bit of a switch up, but that's how we normally do it when they have the lyrics already on the videos. So
this already looks so different. This the outfit. This the turtleneck.
it's the turtleneck up to the chin, like what we hide.
It looks cozy. He looks so cute. The song is called Home, so I feel like it's gonna be sweet lyrics. What do you think?
Probably.
Everybody give each other ourselves a hug. Everybody give themselves a big hug.
Let's play the video. Let's just go ahead. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Ooh, pretty. Oh, they're like
I could say this 13 times.
Oh, the hats. The hats. They all have like their own sets.
Come back.
The sound of the water. Oh.
That resonates so strongly.
Hair. Oh, pretty. Whoa. Oh, the effect.
The vocal effect?
Oh my gosh.
Are you talking about the vocal effect or the visual effect?
The vocal effect.
Oh my gosh.
But also the visual effect, yes. Oh, Dino. Why are they separated? Oh.
Anti-drop. There it is.
He's opening a door. Stop. Was it? He opened a door. Did you see him twist? And. Oh no.
Those jellyfish outside his window?
Yeah. The door.
The whisper sound.
Oh. Ah. Oh, did they take all the plastic off? Oh, God. Hey, beautiful humans.
Excuse me, I didn't need the whiplash.
That was very two different soundy songs. So this one we saw had won quite a few awards. It looked like music show awards. I'm assuming is what they were. Let us know. I see why. It was I really liked the track on that one as well.
Had a very atmospheric feel. Again, some of the like very present techno sounds. The vocals were very. I'm always hesitant to say the word delicate because I don't mean like that they were weak,
right?
But just very delicate, but powerful at the same time. Very emotive. The dance as well seemed very fluid and emotive. On like if you're thinking compared to what we did just watch, like
that was very that was very like
sharp,
and what did I called it something else and I don't remember right now. It was very quick as well. The dance itself was very fast paced,
very powerful. This one was equally powerful, but fluid and like had a lot of graceful, big, like slower movements. But
that makes sense though, because I feel like the dances themselves were conveying kind of what the song was going for, and that this fit this better and that fit that specific song better. But like you already know, I absolutely adore the choreo. I mean, the door choreo where they're I adore the door choreo.
Yes,
where they literally are opening the door. Oh, yep. How many times can I say door in like 30 seconds?
I need somebody to count that. Anyway,
they seemed like I couldn't. I need to read the full. Like I can't. I'm ready to watch the next part so we can read the lyrics. Maybe I can get a better grasp on the music video. But like it seemed like they were all kind of like in their own isolated places, and like in some of the instances in the like homes or area like places they were in were kind of cold, and they had plastic over all of the furniture, and that's why I got excited towards the end because when they were all in the room together, all the plastic was gone and it was all set up and all the lights and everything were on and it looked like it was lived in basically.
I was struggling several times during that just because I could feel the emotion they put into that song. And then visually, when they were in the room and there was no more plastic and the lights were warm, I think that's when it really hit me. Because it felt very much like the journey that you have to go through to find who or what gives you that feeling of home. It's not always a place, but...
I mean, it doesn't help. I could hear them saying, because I'm your home,
right.
home. So
but then it was yellow and the lights were warm and they were
Okay, let's listen to the lyrics. Or I mean, read the lyrics. Not listen. They look so pretty in the outfits. Ugh.
Don't turn away from me.
Oh, it just has all their name. I was curious what it said down there. Okay, so this is still the same mini album.
The way that comes in.
The way that they're turned away from in the beginning.
나랑 똑같이 힘들 텐데 뭘 어쩌겠어 우리 Yeah Baby 우리의 따뜻함을 그대로 간직하고 싶어 어떤 누구라도 우리 사이 풀지 못해 Tell me right now 말 좀 해줘 내 안에서 난 네 마음 안에서 발버둥 치고 있어 덜컥 겁이 나는 걸 어쩌겠어
That switch up right there literally caught me.
The anti-drop is like
it caught
giving
me
so life.
It caught me so off guard the first time.
Because then it comes like it kicks up at some point and they bring in what you thought was gonna hit here and it's just like you're right, it catches you off guard, but it's so dang satisfying.
I know.
In such an interesting way.
And he's like searching.
조금 어렵겠지만 언제라도 난 여기 서 있어 편하게 생각해도 돼 Cause I'm your home
And they step in.
Cause I'm your home Cause I'm your home
instrumentation.
Yeah, 밖은 여전히 추워 시린 코끝은 더 우리를 멀리서도 다가서게 하는 추억 내 맘에 구멍 나면 두 손으로 막아주면 돼.
The scene also really specifically reminds me of something. Also, are those jellyfish or are they balloons?
They were jellyfish
Okay.
because they're using a lot of imagery of like the ocean and stuff like
And
that
the
as well.
galaxy.
Yeah, like
This
open, like
Purple scene
colder
looks
spaces.
What
are you saying?
Purple scene looks very familiar to me.
Almost like a La La Land type.
Yeah,
or
that's what it
no,
is.
there's
Or
something else.
singing in,
Yeah.
Singing in the rain. Okay. Oh my gosh, wait. Hold on. Dang it. It's the flower.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
우리를 멀리서도 다가서게 하는 추억 내 맘에 구멍 나면 두 손으로 막아주면 돼 빈손이라도 내밀어줘 내가 채울게 Tell me like 너 말 좀 해줘 내 안에서 넌 네 마음 안에서 도망치고 있어 덜컥 겁이 나는 걸 어쩌겠어 난 너가 없으면 내 마음 편하게 될 집이 없어 내 속은 너를 위해 비어있어 어찌 보면 조금은 어렵겠지만 언제라도 난 여기 서 있어 편하게 생각해도 돼 나를 이렇게 너를 보내고 싶지 않아 맘이 부서지지 매일 무섭고 싶지 않아 나는 너에게 있을 것 너는 나에게 있을 것 Cause I'm your home Cause I'm your home Because you're my
Oh, we switched. We're both. I am. Thank you. Oh, the switch in the lyrics. Oh, the switch at the end in the lyrics. Oh. So these are from the same. Sorry, I was just trying to find the one part where they're all in the room.
Yes.
It's such a pretty. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Because these are from the same album, I'm assuming, because I think it said that in the beginning. It makes me wonder if the first one is also either about the team or the fandom as well. Because I feel like this is as well, right? Unless they are talking, like, y'all be like, they saw it in a dream.
Uzi had it in a dream again. I'd be like, man, I wish I could dream like that person. I wish I could dream like he can. I would definitely feel as though this was a fan or a team song. I mean, of course, I feel like with a lot of these, they can be taken out and applied to different aspects. But I think with them and the way that the video was formed, like the way the video was filmed, see, I'm struggling. They got me all emotional. The way the video was filmed and just like the togetherness of the video itself, like the way that they're separated as members and come together. I feel like it's very much a personal, deep meaning to them.
And they're surrounded by lights.
I think we were pretty much spot on with what we felt as though the song was. Like I felt as though it was just kind of that journey of having to deal with the loneliness that you feel until you get to the point where you find what it is or who it is that makes you feel like you're home.
Yeah.
And then again, they say, because I'm your home and you're
both
home.
each other. You're each
Like,
other's home.
I'm where you should be and you're where I should be. Like we just belong together. But there were moments like it took a while to get there. They didn't want to feel cold anymore. They didn't want to be separated anymore. So it did take some steps to get there. And like I mentioned, like it was very blue and purple. And then we get to this part where it's bright and yellow and warm.
I just like the fact that we can both cry to each other and lean on each other.
Those types of songs are some of my favorite types. The kind where it's just like, it's almost like you're being seen for who you are and being accepted for who you are through the music and like through the experience. And I very much felt that through this song, I think. So are you ready to see the dance as a whole?
I am, because I was trying to focus on it some in this and while reading the lyrics, but it was kind of difficult because I am just in love with it. Doing the home, are they doing, is that sign language as well? Because y'all always tell us it's always, there's always sign language in their choreo. Last time it was, I think y'all said it was Korean Sign Language that they did for something. I'd have to go look at the music. I remember.
I can't spell apparently.
I could be wrong.
Not for what I see in terms of like American Sign Language, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it.
Oh, never mind then.
It's the Korean Sign Language.
Okay, so it was last time as well, the Korean Sign Language.
I was going to say, I assume it probably wouldn't be the American Sign Language,
Yeah.
but I just checked there first.
Okay, cool. Got that one. Because I didn't say something about it last time, and then someone in the comments said it, and I was like, I should have said something, because I didn't recognize it, but yeah. I love the fact that they incorporate so much time, because this isn't that's like, they do it quite often, it seems like.
I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they do. I do think it's very beautiful that they incorporate that in a lot of their choreography that we've seen so far. I think it's very beautiful. I also am just emotional because the song was very beautiful.
It is very beautiful.
Okay, so let's do the...
You gotta unmute it, though.
Video. I don't want to. I want to cry again.
You do. You like to cry. That's okay. It's okay.
I never said I liked it. I just accept it.
You made my Donna such a pretty title, seriously.
Turn him back around.
Yeah, one at a time. Ooh, the steppies.
Footwork. All the footwork.
Ooh. Oh. Oh my god. How
Triple
do they
axel?
not
What just
get
happened?
dizzy? The-
Damn, I'm sorry. I was watching Uzi. He was doing that so
I know,
smooth.
I was watching him too. He was just front and center.
Ooh, and this drop really might be one of my favorites.
There's so many like smooth parts. Oh. I love that so much.
What was
I don't
that
know why
move?
I was see when I first watched the music video and I'm like, that is so cool. I love the door part. And then immediately after they were like, and I was like, and now we're going on a drive.
I'll go. Windows down, wind blowing through your hair.
No. I didn't even notice they were sitting down there.
The slow walk.
Oh. Like puzzle pieces. Ooh. Oh.
It's just so beautiful. And then that.
That's what I expected from the other song. Oh. Are they in a diamond pattern? Ah. The open door.
I need somebody. I need somebody
Same.
to. I need to. No, I don't.
I don't either.
I need somebody to tell me that this is one of those songs that gets them every time too, because I have a feeling this is going to be one of those that I love to listen to on repeat, but I cry every single time. It's going to be one of those like ones when you're driving to work and you're like, you're like, but you can't stop listening to it because it's so beautiful. I just need to know I'm not alone in that. Thank you.
No, I'm not crying.
No, I was just wondering if there was anything else you had to share, because that was what I needed to know.
I'm pretty sure, like, growing up that I gave all my tears, I saved them for you. And that's why I never cry.
That would check.
100%.
You do cry.
No, I don't ever.
That would check out, though. Just equally as beautiful, if not more, in seeing the whole dance and just like ending it with, again, walking through the door. And you asked like if they were diamond pattern. I couldn't tell because of like the angle of the camera, but they very well might have been.
It seemed like more like they just left the door open at the end.
Yeah, they left the door open and they walked through it.
Did they walk forward? No.
Okay, fine. But I was assuming they were gonna walk through it, and they're letting us come walk through it.
Yeah. It's just open for either of us to walk through. Yeah.
Just absolutely beautiful. I genuinely don't even know what else to say, because this dance very much, I feel like, took my breath away, and just how like graceful and elegant, but also passionate and loving it was, and how intentional, like with the sign language or just any of the other aspects of it that they included to really make sure they were conveying how they felt. So
no, right now it really just feels like it's a street camera that someone's looking at the cam footage, and Vernon happens to just look as he's walking past on the sidewalk.
He's been caught.
He's just a regular pedestrian walking on his way. He just happens to look at the camera like a Google image.
Get the
Google Street View.
You're like, wait a minute, someone's looking here. Oh my goodness. Okay. You know what? I take it back. I don't want anybody to warn me about anything, because I've learned that they're either going to be like absolutely unserious in a song. They're going to extremely attack the crap out of you and just leave nothing behind, or they're going to make me cry. So I'm just going to take all of those three and assume that I'm just going to kind of bet on one of those options for the upcoming songs.
I mean, that's a pretty good bet.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Didn't someone said, I think we were kind of warned that we were entering this area, and this is kind of where we were headed now.
Okay. All right.
I think we're just going to be kind of a general attack from here on out.
I'll just try to brace myself, even though I know that's impossible, and there's nothing that we can do to stop whatever is coming our way, whether that be emotions or just straight up being attacked. So, all right. Anything else that you would like to add to finish up? Well, thank you guys so much for watching this with us. We hope that you enjoyed today's video. Let us know what you thought. Somebody let me know I'm not alone in all the tears, and let us know we're not alone in all the whiplash. So, with that being said, we love you so much, and we will see you in the next one.